What really happens when a heart breaks in the spotlight? Can it ever beat again the same way? In the case of Song Joong-ki, the answer is more dramatic, more unexpected, and far more inspiring than anyone imagined. From a highly publicized divorce to a love story that spans continents, his journey is anything but ordinary. Join Red Carpet revealed as we uncover how the beloved actor turned heartache into hope and built a life even brighter than before. What if everything you thought you knew about Song Joong-ki's post-divorce life was only the surface? Behind the polished smiles and global headlines lies a far more dramatic transformation, one that begins with heartbreak and ends in something close to redemption. But it's not just a story of moving on. It's a gripping tale of emotional exile, hidden resistance, international whispers, and a sudden twist that has fans and insiders holding their breath. When Song Joong-ki's high-profile divorce in 2019 sent shockwaves across Asia, it wasn't just a breakup, it was the collapse of a fantasy. Once part of Korea's most beloved star couple, he suddenly found himself alone, scrutinized, and strangely silent. His fanbase splintered overnight, some sympathized, others questioned his motives. But what truly startled industry insiders wasn't the divorce itself, it was what followed. For months, Joong-ki all but disappeared from the public eye. No social media presence, no statements, no drama roles, only hushed reports of him quietly moving to Italy to study, reflect, and most importantly, disappear. One manager close to the actor reportedly told Red Carpet revealed, he wasn't just leaving Korea. He was escaping something, and someone. A secret rebirth in Europe. While tabloids speculated about failed romances and acting slumps, something else was quietly unfolding behind closed doors. In Rome, far from the eyes of reporters, Song Joong-ki was laying the foundation for a new life, a life that would soon include a mysterious British-Italian woman. Katie Louise Saunders. Their relationship, now public, was once a fiercely guarded secret. Insiders revealed they met not through the entertainment industry, but through a private academic circle, a world where Joong-ki was said to seek healing and anonymity. According to one European acquaintance, he didn't want to be famous there, he just wanted to be human. But the relationship quickly intensified. What began as quiet companionship evolved into deep commitment. He started attending events in London under aliases. He withdrew from several major drama offers. And in a move that stunned even his closest friends, he purchased a modest villa in the countryside outside Florence, reportedly to escape the weight of his past. The unexpected announcement. Then, in January 2023, the silence shattered. Song Joong-ki announced that he was married again, and expecting his first child. The public reaction? Explosive. Fans across the world were caught off guard. Some celebrated the bold move, others questioned the speed and secrecy. Old controversies reignited. Accusations that he had moved on too quickly flooded online forums. Korean netizens debated cultural values, while global media outlets spun the narrative into a tabloid frenzy. But there was one detail that escaped most headlines. The exact date of their marriage license remains unknown. This led to a flurry of investigative deep dives, with media outlets speculating on whether the timeline overlapped with his legal battles post-divorce. Some even hinted that key figures in his previous relationship had tried to suppress the announcement for legal or reputational reasons. These claims remain unverified, but the speculation hasn't stopped. The echo effect, industry reactions and unspoken tensions. Joong-ki's new chapter had a ripple effect far beyond his personal life. Agencies, former colleagues, and major streaming platforms were all watching closely. One production executive shared, his choices now affect casting decisions across the industry. Some sponsors pulled out, others doubled down. Why? Because Song Joong-ki's transformation has broken an unspoken rule in K-entertainment. Do not rewrite your narrative without permission. And he didn't ask for any. While fans waited for his next drama, Joong-ki quietly enrolled in international courses, improved his Italian, and began forming business connections in Europe and Southeast Asia. According to sources close to the actor, he even attended startup pitch nights in Singapore under a pseudonym. One insider shared, he wasn't looking for roles anymore. He was looking for ownership, of stories, of companies, of himself. Marriage, fatherhood, and a different kind of fame. In early 2023, Song Joong-ki shocked fans by announcing his marriage to British-Italian actress and language tutor Katie Louise Saunders, followed by the birth of their son. While some saw it as sudden, the truth was that this chapter had been years in the making. No longer confined by the rigid image of a Korean romantic hero, Joong-ki stepped into a new identity, an international husband, father, and citizen of the world. The pair reportedly split their time between Rome, Seoul, and London, building a life far removed from flashing cameras. And yet, the irony is this: his fame exploded even more. His global fanbase expanded. Brand endorsements from luxury houses poured in, but only on his terms. Joong-ki declined 2 major luxury deals because he refused to film ads involving emotional manipulation or outdated gender tropes, according to a source from his legal team. Instead, he signed with a progressive tech company in Europe, lending his voice to campaigns about digital ethics and AI responsibility. Who knew Song Joong-ki would go from Descendants of the Sun to keynote speaker at a tech summit in Berlin? The business moves no one expected. Behind his public image, Joong-ki has been quietly building an empire. Documents obtained by Red Carpet revealed confirm that he co-founded a content development company in London, focusing on international co-productions blending Korean and Western storytelling formats. His first co-produced drama, a psychological thriller set in post-pandemic Europe, is currently in talks with 2 major streaming platforms. And unlike past projects, Joong-ki will not only star, he will own partial IP rights. Why is that revolutionary? Because in Korean entertainment, actors rarely own what they perform in. Joong-ki is flipping that system upside down. He's also investing in green startups, including a Seoul-based solar architecture firm and a sustainable fashion brand in Milan. His wife, Katie, is reportedly acting as a creative consultant. A friend of the couple said, "They're not trying to be a celebrity couple. They're building a legacy, redefining the male lead, on and off screen." If there's one theme to Joong-ki's renaissance, it's this: control. Once cast into roles that demanded silent masculinity or noble sacrifice, Joong-ki is now actively choosing projects that challenge gender norms and emotional expectations. His upcoming script, a film he's co-writing, features a lead who is vulnerable, traumatized, and deeply introspective. And that's not just acting, it's personal. He wants to explore real male fragility. His collaborator revealed, not the kind that sells drama posters, the kind that breaks you, and then heals you. It's a message that's resonating with a global audience tired of formulaic masculinity and predictable arcs. A new kind of star power. Today, Song Joong-ki is no longer just a household name in Korea. He's becoming a respected force in global entertainment, entrepreneurship, and thought leadership. His evolution is so thorough, so calculated, and yet so organic that even his critics are taking a second look. He no longer plays by the rules. He's writing new ones, and in doing so, he's proving something quietly revolutionary. You don't need to stay in the spotlight to shine. Sometimes, the brightest glow begins in the dark.